Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the brand new Raging Bolt EX from the newly released set Temporal Forces. With that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which cards we will be running. So we will be running the 3 copies of Raging Bolt EX. It is similar to Shin Pao, where we get to discard energies or basic energies attached to our Pokemon to do 70 damage for every energy that we do discard. So we will be able to do quite a lot of damage with Bellowing Thunder. We will only need to discard 5 energies to knock out the Charizard from Obsidian Flames. And as an ancient Pokemon, we do have great trainer cards to support this Pokemon and get that energy acceleration for Raging Bolt. The first attack, Burst Roar, is only good if you are going on your second turn, and there's really nothing that you can knock out, so you might be able to use the Burst Roar on your second turn and discard your hand and draw 6 more cards. Towards the beginning of the game, we will be mostly dependent on this Professor's Sada Vitality, where we get to attach 2 basic energies from our discard to 2 of our ancient Pokemon and then draw 3 cards. So this is basically the primary way we will be getting energies onto Raging Bolt and onto our ancient Pokemon towards the beginning of the game. As soon as our opponent does take 2 knockouts, we will be able to use the Sandy Shocks EX, which is another ancient Pokemon in this deck. We do run 3 copies of Sandy Shocks EX, only for its magnetic absorption, where if your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining, we will be able to get a basic fighting energy out of our discard and attach it to the Sandy Shocks EX. So as soon as they take 2 prizes, we will be able to use Sandy Shocks EX, and we will no longer be dependent on the Sada's Vitality to get energy acceleration. And we also will have Radiant Greninja as our Radiant Pokemon for this deck. It will be able to put energies in the discard pile, obviously, and you will be able to draw 2 cards. And you do want to have energies in the discard, so you will be able to use Sada's Vitality in the beginning. And we also will run 1 copy of Squawkabilly. It is a turbo deck, and we definitely do want to mill through as much of our deck as soon as we can. So ideally, we do want to try and use Squawkabilly EX if there is a opportunity to do so. For our ace spec for this deck will be Prime Catcher, of course. It is a very good ace spec card in my opinion. It does have quite a lot of utility where you get to switch out your opponent's Pokemon as well as your Pokemon. So very good ace spec card. I think it fits this deck perfectly. We also do run 3 copies of Energy Switch, just in case we do need to get energy off of one of our Sandy Shocks. We could move it over to a Raging Bolt. We also do run 4 copies of Pokémon Catcher. If we do win a coin toss, we can gust up one of our opponent's Pokemon. And we do run some tool cards here. We do run also the 2 copies of the Ancient Energy Capsule for our Raging Bolts, of course. And we do run 1 copy of Collapse Stadium. This is here only for the Squawkabilly mostly, so that we can get rid of it from the bench and no longer have that 2 prize liability sitting there. And lastly, we do have some supporter cards. Of course, we do have the 1 copy of Boss's Orders. We do have 1 copy of Iono. And finally, moving on to the energy cards, we do have 7 basic fighting energies as well as 3 basic lightning energies. So those are all the cards I wanted to talk about in this deck, and let us see how it'll do in the matches. So for Tails here. Nice, we won a coin toss. So let's go second here. I'm gonna put Koraidon in front, just because it's easier to, or faster to attack with it than Sandy Shocks. And it looks like it's going to be Future Box of some kind. I got Iron Boulder in front. They Techno Radar. So they're gonna have to find a way to switch out of this Iron Boulder. That's 3 retreat costs. They use Generator. Of course they get 2. Why not? They attach 1. They already got 3 energies on Iron Hands and the Heavy Baton. Let's get Greninja. Let's get the Squawk. Let's use Pokégear. Yeah, let's get the Sada. PokéStop. 3 energy switches here. I don't know if we want to use the Squawkabilly here. Or you know what, we can Ultra Ball away the Sada and the energy switch. And we can Pal Pad it right back into the deck. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then let's use Squawkabilly. See what we do, 120. So you use Techno Radar to get 2 Iron Crowns. They bench both of them, okay. And they attach the 4th energy. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a research or an Iono or something. Got pretty lucky there. Use concealed cards. Nice, a lightning energy. That's what I want to see. Let's use Sada. Let's put out Collapse Stadium, get rid of our Squawk. Let's use Trekking Shoes. Nah, we'll pass up on them. Prime Catcher. You know what? We should maybe use Prime Catcher and get rid of that Iron Hands while we can. Yeah, we're only gonna need 4 energies. Yeah, there we go. So they will move 3 energies because they got the Heavy Baton on Iron Hands. So I'm assuming they're gonna maybe move it to an Iron Crown. Not sure. Okay, they moved 2 to Koraidon, 1 to the Boulder. See what we get. Catcher and Vessel. They only got 2 cards also in their hand, so let's see what they do. They just go for the peak acceleration. They put 1 fighting energy on the Boulder.
Sada. Let's use Earthen Vessel. I won't be needing Nest Ball. Let's use Greninja. Let's try some of these Pokemon Catchers. Fail. Got two more. Two more. Second one. Second fail. The third one. 3 fails in a row. That is crazy. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, let's just go for the knockout. That was just pretty bad. We failed 3 of them in a row. Lightning. So they need one more fighting energy on this to do 200. Let's see. Even the first attack, they'll do only 100, I believe, because they got the 2 Iron Crowns in play. Yeah, and they just go for the 100 damage. Let's go for Pokégear. Nice, we get the Sada even. Now we'll save these trekking shoes. Let's just knock out the boulder. Switch Cart and Capsule. I think that's our first capsule we found. And that's the only Raging Bolt we've seen for this entire game so far. And we have 3 of them in this deck. That is really funny. So they just attached the capsule to the Iron Crown. Let's see. I feel like there's not much they can do here. They research, okay. 7 new cards. Yeah, they just pass. Okay, there's at least none of them were prized. Both were in the deck. Yeah, we do take the game here. Yeah, I just concede. Nice, we won the coin toss, so let's go second. Let's pass up first. I feel like we could use Squawk for this hand, because we can use up the Nest Ball, we can use up the Pokemon Catcher, the Energy. We'd only lose boss. Okay, so it looks like there's gonna be a Charizard here. Let's get a Squawk. Let's get the Raging Bolt. Let's put a PokéStop. I'm gonna attach the energy because lightning, we only have 3 lightning. Let's try the Pokemon Catcher. Does fail. Yeah, let's just use the Squawk and Season. Let's use concealed cards. Let's try the Pokégear. Nice. There's a Sada. That's Ultra Ball Energy and a PokéStop. Let's use Sada. Trekking Shoes. No, we'll pass up on Ultra Ball. Energy. Switch Cart. Let's try the PokéStop. Guess that was okay, actually. Just need 1 energy here. 70 damage. There we go. They only got 4 cards in their hand. Hopefully they're not going to pull out a Charizard on their second turn. Yeah, they just used 2 of the Poffins. 1 energy. Of course. There's Charizard. I feel like this is probably one of the reasons why people don't like Charizard EX. People are just so tired of dealing with Charizard on turn 2. Where they miraculously get rare candy, Charizard and everything. And they didn't even use Arven or Forest Sealstone or anything to find it. They just had it all in their starting hand. So that's pretty insane. At least they can't one-hit KO us. We do have 300 HP. They use Counter Catcher, so they're gonna take out our Squawk. Which does help us out quite a bit actually, because they take those 2 prizes. We can start getting fighting energies out of Discord. So we need 5 energies to knock out Charizard. Let's use the concealed cards. Let's Ultra Ball and get another Sandy Shacks. So yeah, we can knock out Charizard this turn actually. Let's use Trekking Shoes, PAF Stadium, it's too late for that. Lightning energy. Let's attach. Do we want to use Iono here? Yeah, let's try the Iono. There's no other supporter card we could use. We didn't get any Sadas or anything. Nice. Sandy Shocks. I feel like we'll actually keep that one. Yeah, I guess let's bench the Raging Bolt. So hopefully not another Charizard just pops out. Let's see, 2 prizes. We get the Pokégear Nest Ball, which we are in a pretty good situation, even exhausting 5 energies, because we do have a Lightning energy that we could attach to Raging Bolt, and then we do have an Energy Switch that we can use for switching a Fighting energy from one of the Sandy Shocks over to Raging Bolt. So we're actually pretty decent in terms of our situation here. They Ultra Ball. Please don't tell me this isn't going to be a Charizard. They did Ultra Ball Rare Candy, so it looks like they can spare Rare Candy to an Ultra Ball. They might just have the Charizard Rare Candy combo. They Buddy Puffin. Because I don't know why did Ultra Ball a Rare Candy away for a Charizard. They have to have the Rare Candy. They're just leading us on here. Yeah, of course they did. That is crazy. See, this is why people don't like Charizard EX. Literally with like almost no effort, they're just basically pulling these out of thin air. Like, you can't even make this stuff up. The first Arven I've seen, and they just was a PokéStop that they lost it to. So, at least with the Ancient Capsule, they can't one-hit KO us. We are pretty bulky. 270. We just skirted being from being KO'd here. That is still crazy. That is still very crazy. Let's see if we can get the KO here. We have 4 energies. We need 1 more energy. Let's use the Energy Switch. It all comes down to these Pokégears. Nice. We get the Sada. That is perfect. Yeah, so it's 5 energies that we need. Let's spell an Energy Switch. So let's see, they got their 3rd Charmander here. I feel like they've lost. Like, they're gonna PokéStop. Yeah, there's no way they can win this. Absolutely insane match. They Heavy Ball. They find a Bidoof, okay. They literally got 2 Charizards down in a row without even using an Arven, a Farseal Stone, a Rotom, nothing. They boss us, which isn't gonna do anything. Let's switch card out. Get some fighting energies back or Sandy Shocks. Yeah, they just concede. Let's go for Tails here. Nice. We win the coin toss. I say let's go second here. Let's go second. So Raging Bolt in front, just because we could use the Burst Roar potentially on their second turn. 2 mulligan cards, okay. And they got Jirachi, so this could very well be Charizard. Very high chances could be Charizard. Yes, it is. Of course. Yeah, I say let's get the Squawk, assuming it's not prized. It's not. Okay. Let's use the concealed cards. Do we want to use the Pokemon Catcher? Yeah, let's try it. Nice, so this worked. Let's get a Charmander. Let's Squawk and Seize. No luck on Sada, unfortunately. Let's get a Sandy Shocks. Let's try the PokéStop. Try Pokégear. Okay, there's a Sada. Yeah, let's Pal Pad both of these Sadas back into the deck. Put a Capsule on Raging Bolt. Let's Earthen Vessel. Yeah, let's just go for the 1 energy knockout here. I didn't want to go for the Burst Roar because we would lose this entire hand, which does have our Ace Spec card in it. They go into their Jirachi here. They get Charmeleon down. And, oh wow, they Iono us. Hopefully we get a Sada here. I feel like we're really heavily dependent on Sada towards the beginning of the game. Okay, they bench a bunch of stuff, and they're gonna Ultra Ball. Fire Energy and Turo. So I'm surprised we didn't get a Professor Sada here. They get Lumineon, they PokéStop. They lose their Eerie. I use Counter Catcher. Trying for one of our Sandy Shocks, honestly. Yep, there it is. They bench another Pidgey, and they pass, okay. Super Run. Let's try the Trekking Shoes. No, I'll pass up on the Raging Bolt for now. Energy. Let's use Greninja. Wow. Let's use Trekking Shoes again. Nice, there's a Sada. Let's try to PokéStop. Are you serious? That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's Super Rod back the Raging Bolt, Sandy Shocks. Yeah, I just can't believe that happened. 2 Sadas lost on our PokéStop. Just end turn. And we didn't even see a single Switch Cart. That's 3 Sadas gone. They put down Mist Energy. They pass, so they don't have much going on. Let's Greninja the Fighting Energy away. Pokégear. We get Iono, which doesn't do us much. I don't know, I guess let's knock out the Jirachi. Should we put a capsule on this? Yeah. Just in case. Nice, that's the last Sada for us at least. They're going to Charmeleon, so something tells me they got the Charizard. They used the Lumineon. They get Arvin, so they're probably gonna get Ultra Ball and the Forest Seal Stone. But they shouldn't be able to knock out our Sandy Shocks. I believe they will do at 270. I want to say it's 270. Which is exactly why we went for the capsule on Sandy Shocks. I normally do not put capsule on Sandy Shocks. Yeah, they do get the Forest Seal Stone with Arvin. So they're probably going to search out for Charizard. And they do have rare candy, so they're probably going to search out for Pidgeot first. Rare candy that up. And then they got the quick search. So hopefully they don't find Defiance Band. If they have Defiance Band, they definitely knock us out. Oh, I can see. So for Tails, do lose the coin toss here, so something tells me they're probably gonna go second. I'll be stuck going first here. Yeah, I had the feeling they're gonna let us go first here. Something tells me they probably got a future box cooking there. Let's put Greninja in front. And look at this bad starting hand. Got nothing. Wow, it looks like this is going to be Gengar. Very interesting, actually. Another Sandy Shacks. Let's use Trekking Shoes. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Pal Pad. Yeah, we'll just end turn. There's really not much we could have done here. I do kind of want to save the energy to use concealed cards for the next turn. So something tells me this is probably either Gengar EX, or it could still be a Charizard EX deck, maybe. Because we do have that Gengar from Paldean Fates that allows you to freely switch in and out of the bench. So they put down Buddy PAF. No, wow, it looks like it is a Gengar EX deck. And they use Iono on this, which is, we do lose the 2 Sadas to the bottom of the deck. Wow, it's a miracle we got one back. So yeah, it looks like they got a pretty bad starting hand, as we did also. If they're using Iono right on their second turn, and they just attach 1 energy. Let's use the Greninja's concealed cards. Earthen Vessel. Let's put down PokéStop. See what we can get. Nice. A Nest Ball, that's what we need. Let's get a Raging Bolt. Let's use Sada. Put the Capsule on Raging Bolt. Let's use Trekking Shoes. Nah, we'll skip it out. Ultra Ball. Switch Cart. Let's go into Raging Bolt. Yeah, I say let's just take Knockout for 1 energy. And we find a fighting energy in the prize cards, okay. Kind of useful because we can use Greninja's concealed cards. Let's see, they bench another Ghastly. And they put down Lumineon. So what are they gonna find? I'm assuming they're gonna get Ultra Ball. I mean Arven to get Ultra Ball. Because they need Beebrel, they need some kind of draw support. Because with these stage 2 decks, they can be kind of tough to set up. Yeah, they played the Arven that they just found. So I'm assuming they're gonna get Ultra Ball. Either that or Rare Candy. Yes, they do get Ultra Ball. And they got Evolution TM. So, Ultra Ball, they can get down one Bibarel, and then evolve the other Bibarel as well as the Gastly to Haunter. Let's see, they use Ultra Ball. And they get rid of Research and Energy. They do have a Psychic Energy in this deck for some reason. Maybe they have Mimikyu. I don't know. But they do Ultra Ball. Probably for Bibarel. Either that or Haunter. Nope, they get the Haunter instead. So something tells me they're probably positive that both of their Bibarels are not prized. Yeah. Okay, that's odd. They didn't evolve the Gastly on the bench. Okay, so they got one Bibarel, one Haunter. So I guess they found the Ultra Ball for the Haunter for the active. Another Sandy Shocks, we'll take that. Let's Earthen Vessel. Okay, so now we only got one energy in the deck. That's good. Let's use concealed cards. Let's try to Pokégear. Nice, we get the Sada. That is so lucky. Try some of these Pokemon catchers. Okay, first one fails. Nice. This one worked. I say let's get rid of this Bibarel here. Yeah, we only need 2 energies for it. Another fighting energy. Wow, so that was 2 fighting energies were prized. So yeah, it was like they had a pretty bad starting hand. They are probably not sure what to do now at this point. Because I'm just thinking what I would do. If you go into Haunter, it's just going to get knocked out. Or if you go into Gastly, it gets knocked out. And then you just got the Bidoof that you want to save also. So you can get Bibarel down. They went into Lumineon. They buddy PAF, and it looks like they didn't find anything. They got another Haunter down. Had another Dark type energy. They PokéStop. They get Crushing Hammer. But they did lose the Evolution TM. They do run 2. Crushing Hammer fails. So I don't know, it's pretty tempting to knock out this Lumineon, but I still would rather knock out the Haunter on the bench. It's a much bigger threat. Because as soon as they find Gengar, they can evolve it up. Yeah, they just pass. Collapse Stadium. Let's try the Pokemon Catcher. Nice, it works. Wow. Let's get this Haunter here. That's pretty lucky. 2 catchers to pass in a row like that. See, is there any energy left? No, there are no energies left in the deck. Yeah, let's just go for the attack. Super Rad, that's actually pretty useful because we did end up discarding 2 lightnings. They PokéStop, they lose a Gengar EX, which they actually needed quite a bit. Yeah, I just concede. Well, those are all of the matches. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.